How many can I choose?
Just one?
If I could have any car, that's a very... Okay, I've got, it's a tough choice.
I have two answers.
I'll give you three.
I'm lucky, I already own it. Fraser Nash Limo replica that my father bought back in 1958. And he had a lot of great cars in his collection, and of all the cars he said he'd never sell, that was the one he would never sell, and he never did.
I'd really like to have my Ferrari 275 GTB back. I was lucky enough to own a long-nosed torque tube 6-carb GTB back in the 80s, and it was purely the best car I've ever had.
Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe. I think they're one of the most beautiful cars ever designed.
Grimaldi 2.3 Alpha. I think they're the greatest, and I'm known as a Bentley guy.
A 57S Atlantic, preferably the car that is lost, the Voiture Noire, the Black Atlantic, 57453. And I would like a very early Type 35 Grand Prix car, the Lyon car with the small brake drums, the small radiator, the 2-liter early version, the pure Type 35, which made Bugatti's name. So you've got one car to look at, which is probably, in my view, the most beautiful car on the planet, or the most special car on the planet, with a riveted fin and all the rest of it. And then a car which is a perfect rally car, like a Type 35. But there you can't take any luggage. So I wouldn't mind as an addition.
One of the greatest ultimate cars to drive is an 8C Alpha.
An 8C 2.3 liter long chassis, touring Le Mans. And these three would be my perfect collection. 2 Bugattis and 1 Alfa.
A personal favorite is a Mercer Raceabout.
Mercer Raceabout.
They're incredible cars to drive, 1913.
A 1913 or 1914 Mercer, hopefully one with a 4-speed.
High performance, the first great sports car built. It was also built in America, and it's a car I learned to drive on, and they're just incredible cars.
It's hard to believe that Finley Robinson Porter could have designed a car that good in that era, and I would love to have one.
I'd like a 2.9 Alpha, me and 10,000 other people.
Your father's old 2.9 Alfa Romeo. I love that car. That it was a factory team car for Alfa. One of the most beautiful pre-war cars built and designed. There's a great photo of that car out accelerating Jim Kimberly in a Barchetta Ferrari at Pebble Beach. Your dad won in it.
I like brass too. I mean,
A big brass chain drive car to me is euphoric. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I could go back to some big chain-driven simplexer.
Something like a big 670 Thomas Flyer or a 4590 Stearns. When I was a kid, I had a framed photo that the Harris collection made of their 4590 Stearns, and I still have it framed in my garage because my wife won't let it in the house anymore, but it hung in my bedroom for years growing up. To me, that's one of the ultimate cars. It's just this fire-breathing monster, chain drive. It had an early race history, and I mean, it's incredible.
Noise and sound are to me, a huge part of a car's appeal.
For me, they've got to be an honest car in presentation and in quality.
I would find other cars for you.
I'm sure the list goes on.
Yeah, it does.